Section 1. The all-important question. Is $2,000 a month enough? Can a person truly travel the world on a budget of just $2,000 per month? This is a question that many aspiring travelers and digital nomads ask themselves. It is a dream that feels both wonderfully possible and, dangerously unrealistic at the same time. The honest answer is not a simple yes or no. Instead, the answer is a firm "it depends." It depends entirely on where you decide to go, how you choose to live, and what compromises you are willing to make along the way. This essay will explore this very question. It will provide a clear and fair examination of the costs, the destinations, and the practical choices that can turn this budget into a global adventure. The foundation of any successful long-term travel plan is a solid understanding of your expenses. Your biggest costs will almost always fall into four main categories: housing, food, transportation, healthcare. On top of these, you must also account for visa fees, travel insurance, a small budget for entertainment, unexpected needs. The key thing to remember is that these costs are not fixed. Section 2. The world on a sliding scale. From Southeast Asia to Western Europe. Let's begin with the most affordable destinations, where $2,000 a month stretches the furthest. Southeast Asia, certain parts of South Asia, much of Central America, Vietnam, a prime example. Da Nang, Hanoi. Small, comfortable apartment for as little as $300 a month, street food and local meals under $10 a day, rented motorbike, local buses, total monthly expenses, $800, $1,000, big buffer for savings. Medium cost countries next. $2,000 is manageable but needs careful budgeting. Mexico, Portugal, Hungary, Czech Republic. Lifestyle costs, $100 to $200, $2,000 a month. Studio apartment, one-bedroom apartment, $600, $900. Food and transport, $400, $700. Less for impulse buys, but you can still enjoy a rich social life and explore the local culture. Then there are the high-cost destinations: United States, Western Europe, Japan, Australia, New Zealand. Surviving on $2,000 a month is very challenging here. Section 3. The daily grind. Making the math work day by day. To make a $2,000 monthly budget work, break it into smaller, manageable numbers. $2,000, hot 30 days, so about $66 per day. That $66 is your compass. It must cover everything: the roof over your head, the food you eat. A sensible monthly allocation could look like this: housing, $300 to $900. Food, $200 to $400. Transportation, $50 to $150. Health insurance and other essentials, $50 to $150. Flexible fund, $100 to $400. In low-cost countries, it's easy to stay under $66 a day. Guatemala example: private room, $15. Guatemala, 3 hearty local meals, $10. Guatemala, bus and small items, $5. That leaves $36 of your daily budget untouched. Over a week, that's over $250 saved. Save up for a future flight, or a scuba diving course, or keep it as a safety net. Travelers in cheap regions often feel rich on modest budgets. In medium-cost countries, $66 a day becomes a realistic target. Portugal example: accommodation around $30 per day for a long-term rental. Food about $20 a day if you cook some meals. Transportation and a coffee about $5. Total roughly $55 for the day. You're still under 66, but the margin is small. You must watch your spending. One fancy dinner can push you over. An unplanned taxi can push you over. Then you cut back the next day to compensate. The most effective strategy for making $2,000 a month last is to choose your countries wisely. As we have seen, focusing on regions with a low cost of living is paramount. Beyond that, the next best tip is to travel slowly. Staying in one place for a month or longer has huge financial benefits. Landlords almost always offer significant discounts for long-term rentals, compared to nightly rates, compared to weekly rates. This stability also reduces your transportation costs, as you are not constantly buying bus, train, or plane tickets. Bus tickets, train tickets, plane tickets. Slow travel allows you to get to know a place deeply and live more like a local, which is almost always cheaper than living like a tourist. Your daily food costs can be another area for major savings. While trying local restaurants is a huge part of travel, eating out for every single meal will drain your budget quickly. The smart approach is a hybrid one. Cook some of your own meals, especially breakfast. Shopping at local markets is not only cheaper, but it is also a fantastic cultural experience. When you do eat out, choose the places where you see locals gathering. These spots are usually more authentic and much more affordable than the tourist-facing restaurants in the main square. A simple rule is to walk a few blocks away from the main attractions before you decide where to eat. Transportation is another variable you can control. In many parts of the world, public transport is efficient and incredibly cheap. Buses, trains, subways. For longer distances, consider overnight buses or trains. Overnight bus, overnight train. While they may be less comfortable than flying, the ticket is far cheaper, and you also save the cost of one night's accommodation. Walking is also your best friend. Finally, consider ways to supplement your income, even in a small way. The rise of remote work has been a game changer for long-term travelers. If you have a skill you can offer online, such as writing, graphic design, or virtual assistance, you can earn extra money to pad your budget. Even a few $100 extra a month can make a massive difference. It could be the money that pays for your flight to the next country, or allows you to splurge on a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Also, always use local SIM cards for your phone. Roaming charges from your home provider are a completely unnecessary expense that can be easily avoided. While traveling on $2,000 a month is achievable, it is not without its risks. A tight budget leaves little room for error. You must be prepared for things to go wrong. One of the most common risks is currency fluctuation. Exchange rates can change suddenly. If the US dollar weakens against the local currency, your purchasing power will decrease. Your carefully planned budget could fall short through no fault of your own. Have an emergency fund. Aim for an extra 10–15% of your monthly budget saved. Health emergencies are another major risk. A simple illness or a minor accident can become incredibly expensive if uninsured. Comprehensive travel insurance is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It may feel like an annoying monthly expense, but it protects you from catastrophic costs. Do not travel without it. Be mindful of your safety.